Um, before I guess we're live now.
Yeah.
Before the show starts, can you
Crack it open.
crack this for me? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and with that, we are alive. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
With that, we are alive. Hello again, everyone. Michael Paul alongside John Batcher.
What's up, people?
We unfortunately do not have Sarah tonight. I don't know exactly what's going on. The way she explained it kind of went over my head, I guess. We might possibly have Sean. I don't know. At any rate, the two of us are here. I'm Michael Paul. That's John Batcher. And of course, John Batcher would be here because, well, this is his channel. I don't really have a lot of news, but let me just.
It's Daniel. I forget his last name.
Who?
It's Daniel.
Daniel McCormick, right?
Yeah, Daniel McCormick.
Yeah. But I don't think he watches wrestling. I don't know.
He does, but his own time.
But on his own time. Okay. At any rate, Sean is not here. I don't have a lot of news, so let me just go straight to my good nights to my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. I love you all so much. Thank you for being such a wonderful part of my life. It's been a wonderful 6 years, and that's been mostly because, well, no, let's be honest, only because of you that it has been so wonderful at this point in my life. I can't imagine any of you not being part of my life. So, sweet dreams, much love, and we will see each other tomorrow. Now, as I said, I don't have a lot of news. We're about 2 minutes in, so let's go to. Oh, by the way, yes, I do. We were questioning whether we were going to be able to be with you this Saturday, and the bottom line result is that we will be with you this Saturday on NBC and Peacock, because this game that we thought we were going to go to is actually a week from Saturday, not this Saturday coming up. So we will be with you for both Saturday, not for All In, because we don't have pay-per-view access. Well, I think we do actually, but I don't know how to get it to come through. At any rate, we will be with you for Saturday night's main event. Throughout the night, we will bring you results and highlights of All In. And Sunday, we will be with you for Evolution. So we will be with you all weekend, every step of every day. And we thank you then as we thank you now for being with us. I'm going to stop rambling because we're 3 minutes in. And thank you for being with us for AEW Dynamite. And enjoy the show.
Well, you do got a good point, Michael, but here's the website that you guys should watch your wrestlings. If you guys don't have cable TV or Satellite Productions, look up watchwrestling.ec. You can watch.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
Can I continue?
No. Please just hold on a minute. Because. Okay. Now say that again.
WATCH.
Wait. No, spell from the beginning.
WATCH.
ATCH.
Okay. Space. Wrestling.
WRESTLING.
.EC.
.EC.
Yep. Bam. What'd I tell you?
What the fuck? Hold on a minute. Are you fucking with me?
I'm not fucking with you, bro.
Are you fucking... What the...
I want to surprise you the other day, Michael.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. No, I mean, I can't. God damn it. Wait a minute. And you're sure you don't have to pay for this?
It's free.
No.
Once when the whole show goes on the air, we can rewatch it on that website.
Jesus Christ.
Surprise.
What? I mean, I know I've said Jesus Christ like 5 times, but the reason I'm saying that is because I can't believe I, of all people, never knew that this website existed. Oh, Evolve 2 and Ring of Honor.
Yes, sir. And
My God,
TNA and UFC.
this is like a wrestling version of Netflix. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I'm not going to do anything with this right now because we're going to get into AEW. But now,
Let me go check if Sean's coming. I'll be right back.
wait, can you do something for me, please?
What's up?
Because I'm not going to remember this. Can you get a piece of paper and write down this website?
I'm gonna go ask Mr. John if he has a blank sheet of paper in the office. Oh, you know what? I'll just write it in my diary.
No. I want you to get a piece of paper,
That's what I'm doing.
write this down, and give it to me.
I'm gonna give you a piece of paper right now.
Okay, because I'm not going to remember this right away. Holy shit on it. Holy shit on a shingle. Wow. Holy shit on a shingle. 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 Look at this. My God, this is like a wrestling version of Netflix. This is like an all wrestling version of Netflix. This is. You know, I take back what I said. I said this was a all wrestling version of Netflix. This is a wrestling version of what Netflix used to be, because they don't show lists and shit like that anymore.
There you go. The G's are. I try to make the G the way it is, but hey,
No, I get it. Wait, do you have to put E.C or can you just
put EC.
wrestling EC? That should be easy enough, but with my memory the way it is.
And hey,
Wait, I don't want to do this now because of AEW, but would this also work if I typed it into YouTube?
nah, it only works for the online for your internet TV and your computer.
Well, I know of internet TV. That's why I'm asking, would it work on YouTube? Here, can you move the...
Sure. Give it a try. And if
I had an ad closed because I thought it was a.
excuse me.
Oh, come on, God damn it.
Believe that you
Hold on.
deserve all the titles in the world.
Will you come on? What the fuck, dude?
But does pan thin crust or New York style pizza with 80 toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got
Okay, we may have to watch a few minutes of The Big Bang Theory,
What
but
are you gonna get this time? McDonald's
at least we'll get to the beginning.
ProPlan believes exceptional nutrition fuels more than the days of your life. It fuels the life in your days. ProPlan. Fuel.
Well, what do you think about the website I showed you?
How many times do I have to say Jesus Christ? You get it. I said, holy shit on a shingle. And I told you it's a wrestling version of Netflix, or what Netflix used to be. What I wish Netflix still was, actually. But now everything's streaming.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not the easiest
And you're
person to
welcome.
please. I like things just right.
Hey, Grandma,
That's why I love Red.
guess what website I showed
They know what I
Michael?
want even before I do.
WatchWrestling.ec.
Yeah.
So if you have a computer or your tablet, Mom, just type in WatchWrestling.ec.
Can you imagine?
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. You're good to go.
Life happens out there.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop 4th of July savings on GE Profile Appliance. Sleek outside,
Well, I guess if
dual
you're a
dispense
wrestling
inside,
fan, then
all in one laundry that can wash
it's
and
just
dry
like being
in one
like the old
machine.
saying goes, like a
Delivery
kid in a
now at
candy
Home Depot.
store.
The Cheez-It craze can happen anywhere. So eat Cheez-It any way you can.
All right, this lady gets it. Dips on the tail. Want it? Need it? Cheese it.
How's that? A little higher on the right. Now? A little more. Oh, that's got it. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll let you in on a little secret. Originally, we were painted nude. But I had him add clothes because I thought it was an unnecessary challenge to our heterosexuality. Yeah, good call. But if you ever change your mind, all it would take is some warm soapy water and a couple of sponges. You're talking about the painting. Sure.
Help! Somebody help!
What happened?
I was trying to see what was in here and my head got stuck.
Why would you do that?
It's called scientific curiosity.
My grandmother said thanks for the headset for her to watch wrestling on her phone too.
It's Wednesday! Get off that page! AEW Dynamite is live on TBS and HBO Max, and we are just 3 days away from one of the biggest nights in AEW history, all in Texas, going down this Saturday. Jon Moxley will look to defend his AEW World Championship against Hangman Adam Page in a Texas deathmatch. But tonight, live on Dynamite, Jon Moxley will team up with Claudio Castagnoli Saturday, all in Texas. Timeless to be sort of the slip for AEW Women's World Championship against the CEO, Mercedes Moné. But right now on Dynamite, we will see the final face-to-face between champion and challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
That was the voice of the dapper yapper, Justin Roberts. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the human suplex machine, Taz. And Taz, we have seen the hostilities between Mercedes Moné and Timeless Tony Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion, reach a fever pitch just 3 days away from All in Texas.
Oh, no doubt about it. It is heating up between Storm and Monet for sure, and I'm looking forward to this, what's going down right now, Shivani. About to go down.
Absolutely, about to go down. And Taz, you are looking at two of the biggest stars in women's wrestling in the world.
I think
right now.
in wrestling.
Yes, in wrestling.
Texas! Say hello to your CEO! Now, Tony, darling, I know we've gone off on the wrong foot, but I just want this face-to-face to be a civil conversation. So, Tony, darling, let's get to it. Come on.
Well, there's been anything civil, the attacks that Mercedes Moné has launched on Timeless Tony Storm.
So we meet again here in Texas. Only 2 things come from Texas, and I am at least one of them.
Just gonna give you the heads on, Michael.
Yeah.
And
Tony, I am so sick of these silly little games, but I am the master
we
of
have 3
any game.
WWE
So you're just
wrestlers.
hiding
There's gonna
behind
be
a
in
screen, but this Saturday
Street
there's
Fighter
going to be
6
nowhere to hide. So how about you come out
You know
here
what?
and face me
Street
face to
Fighter 6
face,
mode.
you mark.
Want me to tell you?
And Tony, I promise I
No.
won't hurt you too
Or
badly,
wait till
darling.
commercial.
Yeah, wait till commercial, please.
Okay.
Who said I was hiding? Hit my music!
Tony, I am so sick of these silly little games, but I am the master of any game. So you're just hiding behind a screen, but this Saturday there's
God
going to be
damn it.
nowhere to hide. So how about you come out here and face me face to face, you mark? And Tony, I promise.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hello? How you doing? If you'd like. Okay, what about Sean? Okay, honey, just never mind him for right now. Just come over. I'll restart the show for you, okay? Well, you know what you do if you're outside? You ring the doorbell, you open the door, and you put one foot in front of the other and walk inside. See how that works? Okay. Okay, darling, I'll see you in a little bit. Jesus. Just come over if you want to come over. Don't don't beat around the bush and tiddlywinks and diddle-dick.
Sarah was on the phone.
Yes.
So she's now
I
decided
won't
to
hurt
come
you
over?
too badly,
Yes,
darling.
she is.
Right back.
Sure, I get that. Okay, honey, I get that honey, I get that you. Seriously. Damn these people. And while Sean is still not here, it looks like we have once again been joined by Sarah Cooley. You want to say hi? Thanks. Say hi to everybody in YouTube land. TV land, YouTube land. There we go. And as I always say, Sarah also has a YouTube channel that you can check out just by typing her name in. But right now, let's restart and go to All Elite Wrestling Dynamite, which starting tonight is going to be from Texas for the next week or so.
Yeah, riding cowboy.
Wait, did Tony Storm say she was from Texas?
Let me check.
Because he's not. He has a British accent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
That was the voice of the dapper effort, Justin Roberts on Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the hero suplex machine.
It's Sean.
We have seen the hostilities between Mercedes Moné and Thomas Tony Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion.
Hello.
Reached a fever pitch just 3 days away from All in Texas.
I have company right now, but I can talk if it's quick.
For sure, and I'm looking forward to this, what's going down right now.
Oh, not too bad.
Absolutely. About to
Nothing
go down to
terribly
10. You're
exciting.
looking at two of the biggest stars in women's wrestling
But-
in the world.
I think in wrestling. Yes, in wrestling.
Texas! Say hello to
Right,
your
that happens with a lot of families.
CEO.
But are you going to be up for a while?
Now,
Okay,
Tony,
about
darling,
9
I know
o'clock
we've
your
gone
time, I'll
off on the
call
wrong
back.
foot, but I
It's
just want
just
this
that I've
face to
got
face to
company
be a
right now.
civil
Okay.
conversation. So, Tony,
Lawrence.
darling, let's get to it. Come on.
Well, there's been anything civil, the attacks that Mercedes Moné has launched on Thomas Tony Storm.
So we meet again here in Texas. Only two things come from Texas, and I am at least one of them.
No, you don't, otherwise you would never have a British accent.
She's from Australia.
Oh, Australia. I thought it was England. We're Rhea Ripley's from.
Tony, I am so
Australia,
sick
too.
of these silly little games, but
And
I am the
I
master
thought she was
of
from England.
any game. So you're just hiding behind
Or,
a screen,
I'm
but this
sorry,
Saturday
I-
there's going to be nowhere
Rhea
to hide. So how
Bloody
about you come out here
Ripley.
and face me face to face, you Mark?
Thanks.
And Tony, I promise I won't hurt you too badly, darling.
Who said I was hiding? Hit my music!
Taz, this has been billed as the final face-to-face between champion and challenger, but when things have gotten physical between Timeless Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné, it's not like anyone has a clear advantage. This has been, level pegging. Yeah, right down the middle for sure, and it's tough to see who would have the advantage. I mean, this Mercedes, she just collects championships. They're buckled up on the top and second rope of the ring when you see in a second here. And obviously Storm, well, she's the AEW Women's Champion, so Shivani, this is going to make for something special this Saturday at All In.
It's going to be a great match, Chaz, and Excalibur. I don't think anyone is surprised. It's been kind of even down the middle, like you guys have been talking about between these
Tony,
two.
I see that you brought a bottle of champagne. How nice of you. So I say, how about we make a toast? Shall we? Give me. solo toast. Yes, a toast. A toast to me, your future new AEW Women's World Champion, 7 belts, money. It's burnt. It's obviously this bottle of champagne was frozen at some point.
Save the performative bullshit for your entrance,
I know, man.
Mercedes.
That crowd looks like Sting.
Ooh,
I thought I knew who you
Oh,
were,
yeah.
but clearly I was wrong. I warned you that I'm not like the others, but week after week you have treated me like some sort of underdog. You speak in catchphrases. You have the authenticity of a spray tan in a rainstorm. You have the emotional depth of a kiddie pool. You are also a faced fraud.
Coming in hot.
But in this belt, I found myself. But all these belts that you wear are just little masks for you to hide behind, aren't they? So tell me, what the hell are you so afraid of, Mercedes?
Tony, you and I have walked very similar paths, but truth be told, you and I are nothing alike. Because I have and I will always be better than you. I will always outshine you in success and class. And I am not afraid of anyone or anything. I am not afraid to leave it all on the table. Tony, I've been through hell and back, and I made the devil my bitch. The more that these people hate me, the more that I win. And trust me, Tony, no one, and I mean no one, is going to stop the money train, not even you. Because Tony, this right here, this is my legacy. This is my destiny. And I know exactly who I am. I am the one-woman revolution, the alpha, the omega, and everything in between.
Legacies don't exist, Mercedes. One day, we will all turn to dust and be forgotten. We're all gonna die, Mercedes. Don't you get it? All that matters is one moment. The moment where you step into this ring and you look me in the eye and you realize that you fear an ordinary life, but I only fear an ordinary death. Now, I sincerely believe that you deserve all the titles in the world. But not this one. You will go down as the woman. You will go down as the woman who just couldn't win one.
Well, I had hoped this would have been civil, but I guess that I'm wrong. So this Saturday, may the best woman win.
Eat shit, bitch.
Oh, we are off to the races. Look at that, Tony Storm. Looking for that money maker. Shady's getting out of there.
So much for being civil.
That's the thing, man. It's tough to figure who's going to have that physical advantage on Saturday at Globe Life Field. Tony just 3 days away, all in Texas. Mercedes-Benz, timeless Tony Storm, 1-1. We are kicking off our Texas week here tonight. Of course, on TBS and a whole lot more to go. John Moxley this Saturday will defend his AEW World Championship against Hangman Adam Page, Texas Deathmatch. And right now, let's hear from the AEW World Champion himself.
I know what you're thinking, Hangman. With this Texas death, you're thinking we've been here before and things went your way. But that was one battle. You are all the way in.
Well, coming up tonight, John Moxley teams with Claudio Castagnoli and Matthew and Nicholas Jackson to take on Hangman Adam Page, Will Ospreay, Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs, an all-star 8-man main event. And right now, that gaudy, terrible-looking limousine can only mean one thing. John Moxley's partners in tonight's main event arriving here. And it's not that bad, I mean, Young Bucks, man. Well, it is kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, the founding fathers, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, they're on Mount Rushmore. Oh, my. A little bit of a salute here as they arrive. I must know, quite late to the arena. Call time was much earlier this afternoon. They kind of figured out rocking up an autumn, right? Well, that's right, Taz. When you're the execs.
30-minute time limit. Introduced first from Coral, Mexico. Weighing 211 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito.
When you talk about this big week here in Texas, Bandito, he's going to have his dance card full, not only getting action tonight, Friday night, Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor. He puts his ROH World Championship on the line. Plus, he's also been entered in the Casino Gauntlet match coming up this Saturday. Should his number be called?
From Paradise, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
I love this dude right there.
Guaranteed or solid, and of course that's MJF, number 2, and Mark Briscoe, number 1. And we're going to hear from those guys later on, but right now, we got this awesome tag match coming up. We also know that Brody King will be part of that men's Casino Gauntlet match. Remember,
What?
from African anytime, it's a match.
If
People under unpredictable intervals.
we're still here,
Number 2 slots have a profound.
we can watch All In before Saturday night's main event.
The Alpha Cut
Yeah.
Scale.
Possibly.
And important to note, the winner of the Casino Gauntlet match will become the top contender to the AEW World Championship. And for the women's Casino Gauntlet match, the top contender for the AEW Women's World
Oh,
Championship.
God.
Look at that. The Brutal Storm. Kyle Production.
Oh, last week at Collision, Kyle Fletcher will be challenging for the TNT Championship this Saturday in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah, more photo shit.
I think it's his biggest challenge today. Size-wise, there's no doubt there is. I don't know. But we've got Kyle Fletcher essentially done deals on the outside, Tez. You're not taking a while.
So last time Cole got the better.
I believe so, yeah.
You know, if you are at times undersized against a competitor, and that's kind of your stature and your
Is that my boy Taz?
used to that. You relish in that against a bigger athlete you compete against. But I do get your drift. Don Callis family.
Doing commentary, yeah.
To catch that. Kyle Fletcher coming into battle here tonight against Brody King and Bandito, and of course Don Callis foisting himself upon us at the desk.
Be careful. I'm only talking to Taz because anyone who's never dropped money in this business, I'm not acknowledging. That's going to leave you out. Shivani's questionable.
Damn, that's rough. Here we go. Speaking of rough, look at these two big bulls here. Oh, these forearm shots. Got to be careful dealing with Big Brody. Oh! Brody King accelerates to the ropes. Konosuke Takeshita answers it with a boot to the face. Shoulder tackles repeatedly. Brody seemingly with the advantage. Well, most men can, when they collide with Takeshita, they're going to go down, but Brody is just a massive guy down. I know you understand the size of this man.
Bro, I'm very impressed by Brody King. I'm also terrified of Brody King.
I don't blame you.
But it's rare, you're right, Taz, that he's in there with someone who doesn't just knock down like some insect.
Right, exactly. Oh, my God. I mean, Fletcher's another big athlete and just got dropped running at this big behemoth. Fans getting ready for the biggest AEW pay-per-view of the year, all in Texas, live from Globe Life Field in Arlington on this Saturday, July 12th, for a limited time. Fans can score $10 Prime Video credit when they purchase AEW's All in Texas on pay-per-view through Prime Video. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen.
How about that for a deal? Man, we look forward to this. Tom, you could come back and in with a lot of gold out of Sunday or out of Saturday. Watch this.
Good speed built up there by Bandito.
Oh, God. Be a little careful here with Kyle Fletcher. He's got a big match coming up at All In.
Oh, Bandito with a pair of big matches potentially coming up this weekend. We mentioned this Friday night he will defend his Ring of Honor World Championship against Konosuke Takeshita, Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. You can join us. Watch ROH.com for that great event this Friday night. And then Saturday, Bandito, along with Brody King, Takeshita, and a number of others, slated to be part of the men's casino gauntlet match this Saturday. Should the match go that long, MJF has said he is going to end the match. He's going to end Mark Briscoe before anyone else gets to enter the match.
And that's the importance of having the number 1 and number 2 seed coming up in the casino gauntlet match, obviously.
And I'm looking forward to later on tonight, a little talky talk with Briscoe and MJF. Looking forward to that. These two men will face off this Friday night, Supercard of Honor. But right now, a sneak preview here as Bandito takes the side headlock. They can feel the athlete out you're competing against. Tom, was that a concern here with Takeshi getting in this tag match where Bandito's in it?
Well, there's always a concern, but here's the thing. And Bandito's going to learn this. You can't teach size. You can't train size. And as great an athlete as Bandito is, Takeshita, in my opinion, too big, too strong, too good.
Takeshita ate the drop kick. He's letting himself roll through and answer with a lariat low bridge Brody King. Over the top and Kyle Fletcher. An elbow suicida rocking the jaw, Brody King. And Takeshita swinging up miss band. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
What a way to start this week.
Like a 747 coming in at DFW. It's like a cruise ship in the air.
Wow. If this is how this week's going to be, my God.
Jumbo Jet Jones. Oh, Takeshita countered.
Sound like a gunshot.
Brody King. Takeshita and Fletcher now. They're going to work in tandem. Flattening out. Bandito, pair of high boots sends Brody King crashing to the floor.
That's great teamwork.
Yeah, great teamwork.
That's right. That was great teamwork.
Great teamwork at the desk, but teamwork in the ring. Fans are opening contest tonight on Dynamite continues live on TBS and HBO Max.
Thursday, Collision is live.
So you want me to tell you who's the being movie? Okay, so we got former WWE World Undisputed Champions, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
One of the
And
original road courses.
remember Nathan Jones moved, he used to team up with The Undertaker?
Duration of the event.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the movie too. Yeah.
I'm loving the live betting and draft.
But the other guys,
Is Nathan
money
Jones
lines,
the guy that used to be
Next
hiding
pitch.
right?
And all kinds
Nah.
of players.
No, he was Nathan Jones.
And
Okay.
overs. I mean, look,
From
they got
Australia.
this and over
Right.
on
him,
that too.
Tony, and Ripley
Batter stepping up to the plate.
I got him in. Okay,
Are
quit
from
yapping about live betting while I'm live betting.
Australia.
With a stacked
Right.
lineup of baseball bets, DraftKings is
He was
the
called
number
the
one sportsbook
Colossus
for live
of Bongo
betting.
Road.
So we got that. New customers turn $5 into 150
Okay, so Nathan
instant
Jones,
bonus bets.
Roman Reigns,
And Cody Rhodes
It started.
Cody Rhodes.
It's
are
the
in
side
Street Fighter
hub.
6
20 milestones like this may start at age 9. HPV
2026.
vaccination, a type of cancer prevention
Oh,
against certain
not till next
HPV-related
year.
cancers, can
Uh-uh.
start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own.
So
But
tonight
for
we got
others, it can
Samoa
cause
Joe
certain
will be
cancers
taking on
later.
Wheeler Yuta from the
As
Ops
the dad
versus
tab,
the
it's time
Death
for you to
Rider.
help protect them.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination.
But we still have the
Don't waste
opening
money on your
contest of
business
the
mobile
tag
plan.
team match.
Paying
We
for
got
stuff you don't need.
Megan
With the new My
Payne,
Biz plan from Verizon Business.
Ty
Choose
Mello,
exactly what you want. Pay
Cody
only for what you
Amanana,
need.
and
Right now, get our best
Tasca
price as low as
Spider.
$25 a line. Verizon Business. Dick's Deal Days are happening now. Score amazing limited time savings like great deals on Hoka, 60% off bats,
And of course,
$400
Penelope
off pink
Ford will
gloves.
be always
Scorecard members earn
being
$20
lurking
bonus
around
reward on your purchase of $150
at ringside
or
while
more.
Megan
Shop in
Payne,
the
her
app and
bodyguard, is
Dicks.com.
going to be in the ring. While we
Superman
got
is
the
off
8-man
saving
main
today.
event
DQ
of
is
the
here
Death
with the
Riders,
$7 meal deal.
of the
Now
Death
with a
Rider
$2 small
Bucks
wizardry
will take on
Get any small
Team
wizardry
of
like our newest menu
the
meal for
Ops,
just $2 more. This
Will
summer,
Ospreay,
save on your faves and
and Hangman Adam Page. That's tonight's 8-man All-Star main event.
And for those who do not,
And now,
there we go. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Are you okay?
I am legitimately impressed with what you just pulled off. It's in order.
Impractical Jokers, all new tomorrow at 10 on TBS. Set your DVR now.
and now back to the show.
Finally, we
Just
get
3
back
days away from
live.
All In Texas action continues
Live.
tonight on Dynamite. Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, battling Brody King and Bandito. Bandito trying to fight out of the grip of Fletcher, but Fletcher driving the knees at the midsection. Great job, Bandito.
Oh yeah, now I see what you're talking about.
Bandito attacking Takeshita.
It's on the top of his head. It looks like CM
A
Punk.
few moments ago to Brody King, but Bandito a step quicker than Fletcher. That was stunning. And that's when it stopped. With that opening, he makes the tag to Big King.
Come on, Brody.
Brody King coming in like a tank. But that knee to the midsection cutting him off. That's Fletcher ducks underneath the leg, but Brody drives down Fletcher. Well, Fletcher to his credit tried to stop that momentum that Brody was having, but Brody too big, too strong, too tough at the moment. Yeah, many times too quick. That true. Fletcher down in the corner. Brody favors this cannonball senton. This could be serious.
Drag him out, try to pin him.
Cover's made. 2, and Fletcher able to kick out.
Strong legs that time, Taz.
Oh, just good toughness by Fletcher. Let's take another look here at this Gigantic cannonball right out of Van Nuys, California. Look at this impact here. Right to the sternum of Fletcher. Back to live action. Brody King answers the thrust kick with an elbow strike. Long swing. That's another driver center of the ring. What a feat of strength by Kyle Fletcher. Took a lot out of Kyle, but he had to do it to slow down and stop this big monster. He took another look at the strength of Fletcher, the man. Fletcher, who could call himself TNT champion after this Saturday, after All In Texas, when he will challenge Adam Cole. But right now, Dino snaps on a huge Hurricane. No!
That brought Don Callis out of his seat. You thought it was over, Don, didn't you?
Stooge call a match. Takeshita escapes from the grip of Bandito. Big forearm. I don't think Takeshita got all of it. No, he did not. There we go.
As a teamwork we've talked about a number of times here between members of Kamoshida.
Yeah, like it or not, it's effective. I like the teamwork. The ref will eventually stop it. She's going to have no choice, Aubrey Edwards, but she's yelling at them.
Oh, brother.
Oh, God, this is bad for
He was
Bandito.
shopping with more.
Another workout run. A huge reversal. Brody King. Oh, he's on the ropes. What is this ref doing? If Fletcher's not the legal man, Takeshita is Bandito. Splash. 1, 2. No, Fletcher. Just in time to break it up. Excellent save. Tough save by Kyle Fletcher. Oh, what a shot right upside the head.
Well, these two teams are leaving it all in the ring, man. One and only.
He decided he forgot to come because he was shopping with
Yeah,
more,
it's been
so
a
that's why
battle
he
for
didn't
sure.
make it. But at least we got Sarah
He's
tonight.
do that one more time.
Uh-oh. Oh, Fletcher escapes the put on the bricks. A chop across the chest of Fletcher. Both. He better. Brody. And he did the splash. Nobody home for Brody. That's called coaching. Fletcher got the bumps and Brody over the barricade and inside the ring. Yeah, well, Takeshita
They will be here for Friday and Saturday night for the main event.
Takeshita for the 21-plex, but Bandito answered the huge elbow. Nice up kick though from Bandito.
Who? Sean.
Oh yeah.
Bandito. Now jockeying for position. Launches up to the top. Moonsault takes up Fletcher on the floor. Bandito and Zigiri has to catch the stagger. Bandito, the tornado, but to catch the elbow strike in midair. And now, raging fire. 1, 2, 3.
Kyle Fletcher at the Nosuke Takeshita. That was a big win, especially the pin from Takeshita.
Oh, sends a message right to Bandito, Excalibur. A massive win for Konosuke Takeshita ahead of.
How you doing, Michael?
Oh, I'm alright. How are you?
Dude, just less stressed about some stuff.
Stressed about what?
Well, I just got my debit card today,
Yeah.
and it's not letting me update anything on my phone or my iPad. That's why I was kind of stressed earlier.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, but I think that's because once you have one, they try to find ways to screw with you. I don't know.
That's why, yeah. I got so stressed out, so I gave up. And I was biking for a little bit, and I came here.
Oh, honey, that's not something to get stressed about. Well, I guess I
So my first
kind
debit
of
card
understand
here
it,
in
but
Florida, and I just get really stressed about it. So I kind of gave up.
but
and
if you get stressed, that's why there's people here to help you.
Yeah, I know. Eventually, Allison told me that she's scheduling a Zoom call meeting.
Why?
As my 90-day mark is coming up, at the end of the month. I'm talking about whether if I'm going to stay in Florida or not.
To talk about what?
I think it's talking about how things are going and if I'm going to stay here in Florida or not.
If you're gonna stay here in Florida?
Yeah,
Okay, well, why would you leave?
I don't know. It's just sometimes it's hard. I'm having a lot of fun here and spending some time with you and John and everyone else. It's just hard to make a life of my own here. It's stressful. Trying to find a job and money and other stuff. It's just really hard. And I don't have family out here.
Yeah, you do. You just told me that you saw your dad.
That was a month ago.
I know, but he lives here, right?
No, he lives in New Hampshire.
Oh,
You see, that's the point. I don't have family out here. And except for a girlfriend and 3 other friends that lives in Sarasota, and they don't have a clue that I'm out here. And
who doesn't have a clue that you're out here?
well, a band that I know, Boys Avenue. And I'm just really stressed by being out here. Sometimes I need help with some things, and I have to handle everything on my own. It makes it really, really hard, Michael.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have to.
I need help at times with budgeting, food, trying to find the right job. And I miss being on my own. You know, being told what to do every day.
Yeah, I know.
Like what time what time to come home and what time not. So tell me what to do, like telling them where I'm going and what time to be back.
Yes, honey, I get it. I felt the same way. Well, I shouldn't say that. I still feel the same way.
Thank you. It's like I am already independent and responsible. It's just, I'm 40 years old, living out here with no family. It's just frustrating. I just had Christmas out here, and now I'm going to Paris.
And now what?
Now I'm going to Paris for Christmas. I think Reed got to my parents about it. I just wish I had Christmas here. So I don't want to travel anymore. It's just everything's so confusing. So where's that John go?
He's gonna fuck around on the phone for about 20 to 40 minutes.
I don't use his on live video, but can I do a personal question?
Ask me anything you want. I have no shame. I don't give a shit.
Does John really have a girlfriend?
I don't know. I don't think John knows if he has a girlfriend or not. He's hung up on,
Megan, I get that.
yeah. But she doesn't like him that way. And
Why didn't he just move on?
because he doesn't know how, dear.
Someone needs
he
to
was
get to him
not,
about it.
he was not taught, the way you and I were.
You know, I was married with someone, but haven't so long ago. So everything is so confusing. I'm trying to figure out how to delete a reload of my Amazon account. I didn't mean to do that.
You did what to your Amazon account?
I did a reload of my balance, but there's too much money and now I don't know how to remove it. I have to figure out later. There's lots of things I need to order. I need. I hope it's okay for me. I mean, I'll stay for the whole until 10, but I'll stay as long as I can.
Okay, well, I don't mean to make the show draw out, but I don't know what he's fucking around doing.
I know.
My best guess is at this point, he probably forgot that we were watching anything, and he just started talking to whoever was on the phone.
Oh. I'm a little frustrated with him right now. You know Mackenzie from the warehouse?
You're not the only one, honey, okay? There's many, many people who very easily get frustrated with him.
I am frustrated with him myself.
Okay, what about Mackenzie? What did she do?
But nothing. It's actually what John said, right in front of me. He was telling to Kevin about Mackenzie, about that Mackenzie's my best friend. And she's like a sister to me. And he said that right.
Oh, baby, everybody's his best friend. Everybody's his best friend. Everybody's his sister, his big sister, his little sister, his auntie, his cousin, his mama, his daddy, and every other sort of relation that you can.
Never mind, sorry. I shouldn't have said anything about it.
Every kind of relation you can dream up. Because technically, honestly, he is an only child. So he considers everybody, his mother, his brother, his sister, his second cousin from his mama's fifth marriage, twice removed, 3 times, I don't know. And half the time, I don't think he knows either.
He used to say that to me too, you know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, sweetheart. He says that to everybody.
Oh, and then never mind.
He tells both Tyler and I multiple times a day, "You're my house brother," and Amanda is his house sister.
Oh, yeah, I got mixed up then. I thought he used to say that to me too.
Yeah. I don't think he knows jack shit from jumping beans, but that's just
He and I usually went out like 2 months ago, and then he kicked me to the curb.
Really.
Yeah. And one thing that hurt me is the thing we were coming off the beach bus together, and out of the blue, he mentioned, "So I think we should stop being boyfriend and girlfriend."
I think we should start or we should stop.
Stop.
You should have said we were never boyfriend girlfriend to begin with.
We weren't, but he mentioned it. Things got out of hand, but now I know it now. I can't stop thinking about him. And it's just hard. So we awkward at dances and the prom. And it's kind of makes it. I've never been to those dances before here or the prom here. I don't know what's going to happen. I think I know what's going to happen. Never mind.
There you are.
Sorry, bro. I just had to talk to my mom. She's doing okay.
For the Ring of Honor World Championship this Friday night. Here Takeshita lands that raging fire on Bandito. I think we will see a changing in the guard.
I think you might be right about that for sure. Takeshita definitely.
That happens. Well, fans, tonight is the start of a massive week for all elite wrestling here in the Lone Star State of Texas. Of course, Dynamite here tonight. Collision. Special night live tomorrow night, followed immediately by Countdown to All in Texas. Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor this Friday, All in Texas 0 hour. And then the big event, All in Texas, live this Saturday afternoon.
You know, if you're anything like me, then I know I am. Last week on Collision, you saw a little piece of history. You saw it.
Friday.
Guys, I'm here with FTR and the Patriarchy. FTR coming off of that incredible match with the Outrunners. And Christian, Nick Wayne, you guys are challenging for the AEW Tag Team Championships this Saturday at All In. But before we get there, on Collision, FTR and the Patriarchy teaming up. How's this going to go?
I'll tell you how it's going to go, Renee. Now, I could stand here and I could run down FTR's accomplishments, their whole laundry list of accomplishments. I don't think we have that much time, do we? And we know they're going to bring their best, and the Patriarchy always brings their best, so I expect nothing but success. And I have to say, I like FTR, I like where your heads have been at lately. I'm very impressed. And I have to say, going into tomorrow night on Collision and into All In on Saturday, if you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours after we become the AEW Tag Team Champions.
Well, first of all, let me say there's been a lot of miscarriages of justice in this company, but by far the biggest one is the fact that FTR is not included in the AEW World Tag Team Championship match at All In. But, it's not like they're 10-time World Tag Team Champions or anything. It's not like they're the winningest tag team in AEW history. It's not like they had another classic last Saturday on Collision. But you know what, Christian? None of this is your fault, man. So as far as All In goes, we'll be there. We'll be watching. And this whole back scratching thing, let's see how tomorrow night goes first. What do you say, man?
A lot of moving pieces ahead of the three-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship coming up this Saturday, All in Texas. But Hurt said they get Jeff Speed and the Patriarchy.
It's so much.
Show some love for Ricochet.
Ricochet, of course, will be a part of the Men's Casino Gauntlet match should his number get called this Saturday. But right now, let's go back to the ring with Justin Roberts.
From Jackson, Tennessee, Blake Christian.
And earlier today, Ricochet's opponent, Blake Christian, had this to say.
As you can see, I'm all alone here tonight after what the Gates of Agony did to my boy Lee Johnson, who's not cleared to wrestle. So since I'm all alone, I see no other way than to go straight to the head of the snake himself, Ricochet. And I only hope that he leaves his little winged dogs in their cage tonight, so I can whoop his bald ass one-on-one.
Tony, at Collision last week, Ricochet seemingly joined forces with Gates of Agony, several Gates of Agony destruction on Lee Johnson and Blake Christian.
Yeah, they wiped him out in backstage area. We all saw that. And, you know, you mentioned about Ricochet. If his number gets called for the Casino Gauntlet match, well, that's when he made his appearance, if we'll recall, a year ago in AEW.
Yeah.
What a shocker that was.
All in London, Wembley Stadium, Ricochet. Surprise entrant into that match. And he's had his eyes on gold throughout the duration of his AEW career, but thus far, Taz Gold eluding Ricochet on the Gates of Agony, the missing piece for him.
Could be for sure. I mean, those are two big monsters to have as allies and part of your group faction, whatever you want to call it. Ricochet, he's got an eye for talent, in my opinion.
Ricochet right now punishing Blake Christian, catching Christian on the entry to the ring.
Yeah, they're really ball profiling this man every week on TV here. It's kind of sad. Ball profiling. Yes, I live it sometimes. Okay.
Now we'll be back right here in Garland, Texas, Kurt's Colwell Center tomorrow night. Special night of Collision live, 8/7 Central on TNT, streaming on HBO Max. Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. You visit ROHTix.com to join us this Friday night. And now Blake Christian reversal there, and then this Saturday, all in Texas, Arlington. Still some great seats available. You can join us at Globe Life Field, AEWTIX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen as Blake Christian overhand to the top of the head.
And Supercard of Honor is going to be at Esports Stadium, which is very, very close, as you know, to Globe Life Field.
And part of Texas Live. We will migrate just west of here as Blake Christian through the ropes finds his feet and takes Ricochet.
You're too much posturing to Ricochet your opponent, I'll tell you that. Looking around, calling out the crowd. Oh.
Uh-oh. Bishop Kong, Toa Leona, the Gates of Agony, the men that Ricochet's been recruiting. Blake Christian took his eye off his opponent. Oh, just a might and it pays the price as this battle continues tonight live on Dynamite.
Party people!
Morty, you guys are really spreading out onto the lawn.
Shop and save on styles made to match your summer energy. Only at K.
AEW Dynamite live in the shadows of Dallas, and this Saturday, 3 days from now, we will be in Arlington Globe Life Field for All in Texas. But right now, inside the ring, Ricochet and Blake Christian battling it out. Blake Christian fighting from behind, but trying to work his way back into this match.
That knee strike hit its mark by Ricochet.
Ricochet looking to take flight. Blake Christian into the ring. Trash fly.
Oh, watch out.
Takes it down the leg. It's hooked in. Ricochet able to kick out. And fans, DraftKings official partner of AEW. Right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for our all-in-Texas pay-per-view. Simply answer questions about the main events. Get enough right to earn your share of the prize. Download the DraftKings app right now. Sign up with promo code AEW to play free. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
You know, right now, we're taking a look at Blake Christian. He's fighting you with purpose. He's here to show the world and Ricochet that Ricochet was wrong about him and Lee Johnson. He wants redemption for Lee Johnson. We heard him say that.
Going to miss by Ricochet, but Christian connects.
But Christian got all of his legs, body into that. They can look at the Gates of Agony.
Bishop Kong, Toa Leona, the men that have been seemingly recruited by Ricochet, but Christian. Now the cutter from the middle rope. Blake Christian, huge chance here.
This would be a gigantic upset if he could capture the win.
Blake Christian, 450 splash, the leg is Undercovers made, but Ricochet escapes.
Well, I don't know how they escaped because those were a couple of great moves. And I think right now Blake's proving something here, Taz.
I gotta say, look, like I said earlier, I think Gates of Agony is a great pick by Ricochet. But you also gotta admit, Blake's looking good right here. Much to the chagrin, obviously, of Ricochet at the moment.
Oh, with Blake, he took his eye off of Ricochet once again. And looking to take out Bishop Khan on the outside. Totally out and nobody home. Got to use your quickness here. Christian to the face. Then Christian, look at stepping off the Gates of Agony, stepping off their backs. Oh, Ricochet.
A little too cutesy.
Mid hard, distracting the referee. The Gates of Agony going to work on the outside. And Ricochet with a decided advantage.
Yeah,
and referee Rick Knox none the wiser.
Easy pickage right here, Excalibur, after all of that.
Christian rattled and Ricochet loads up that spirit gun and unloads on Blake Christian.
Hellacious shot for sure.
Could he win it right now?
Ricochet. Vertigo! 2, 3. Ricochet. The win tonight by the Gates of Agony. After the bell, continuing to dole out the punishment. A very fearsome trio as Ricochet now turns his attention to the Max Casino Gauntlet match. He will be an entrant only if his number is called this Saturday at All in Texas. We know Mark Briscoe and MJF, number 1 and 2. But right now, let's head to the back where the remarkable Renee Paquette is sitting by.
MJF coming up in mere moments. We finally get this one-on-one.
No. It ain't no one-on-one just because Mark Briscoe wants a one-on-one. See, Briscoe, you're about to get hurt by the Syndicate, baby. And this Casino Gauntlet match is going to be as fast as that. And I will get one step closer to obtaining what I need. And that is my All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
Well, Max, let's talk.
We got to grab the tag titles and do a photo shoot. Excuse us. Let's go, boys. Right, Renee. Razzle off some more stupid
All right. Let's talk the Casino Gauntlet match.
We're at time.
Yo!
What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be kidding.
No. Like West Side Gun says, someone is about to die. Guys,
Yeah,
just handle
for real.
Briscoe business.
Yeah, we're about to handle it.
We're going to handle this business. You handle the Briscoe business. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, guys, stick with us here on Dynamite because coming up next, one-on-one, MJF and Mark Briscoe get their talkie talk.
The Hurt Syndicate attempted to track down Jet Speed, their AEW World Tag Team Championship titles. And the talkie talk, as Renee said, is coming up next between Mark Briscoe and MJF. But fans, coming up this Saturday, all in Texas, one of the most highly anticipated matches in AEW history, the Rainmaker.
Jet Speed and that, did they win those titles or did they just take them?
They just took the titles.
So they didn't actually win them.
Versus the Omega.
Somehow I knew.
Let's do.
Back what you did.
From a dream, started a business.
At Boar's Head, we rise with a mission.
It's in order. For the sky, boy. It's in order. new tomorrow at 10 on TBS. Set your DVR now.
Reach for the sky, boy. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, just days away from All In Texas and fans. I think this is a first not only for you at home, but for us here at the desk. Bring up the talkie talk. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Briscoe. I tell you, this Briscoe, we've seen it, Shivani. He's quite the wordsmith. Let's be honest. He really is. He'll pull out those words and don't expect him to say.
They do it at
He might be the smartest guy in the United States of Delaware. Wow. There you go.
What's up?
He's not your.
Be right back, Michael.
Huh?
All right, man. She just had a cough, Dylan.
What's
Hey,
the
Mike,
problem?
I'm gonna ask if I can have a Mountain Dew.
Go right ahead.
Sweet.
Yes, I should start going home soon.
Huh?
The thing's getting late for me to be here.
I'm sorry.
Do you think it's getting late for me to be here?
No, dear, I don't care. You can stay as long as you'd like. But if you're getting tired, if you think it's getting late, then
I've been here since like, I don't know what time. 8? Was I here at 8?
no, but probably 8:15 or so.
Okay.
The Southern Delawareans has.
They said it's the
Possesses
first
the
time.
number one
It's
entrance
the
to the
Talkie
men's
Talk.
casino gauntlet match this Saturday at All In
They
Texas.
do it at the beginning of every show. They just did it tonight with
We talked at
Mercedes.
length about how important that number one spot is. It's a match that
At
can
the
end at
every
any time.
WWE
Not only
every
Texas
show.
need to enter for the
And
match
TNA.
today. It's the first pinfall or submission to capture the number one contendership for the AEW World Championship.
Joining Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, and JF.
And remember what Mark Briscoe said to MJF? He said, I'll leave the conglomeration at home if you keep the Hurt Syndicate in the back as well. And Hurt Syndicate may have some bigger fish to fry at the moment with their AEW World Tag Team Championship title belts gone missing courtesy of Jet Speed. But MJF, if Mark Briscoe drawing the number one spot, MJF, the most hated man in professional wrestling, drawing at number two. These two guys from different worlds, different parts of the Eastern Seaboard. Let's put it that way.
No question. And they are certainly both different men. The way they approach life.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. But Texas, if you would please simmer down for just a second, it is time to have a talkie talk.
First of all, the phrase talkie talk's about the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And secondly, I know much like all these people, you're a stupid, white trash, redneck head. So allow me to speak in a way all of you can understand. Well, howdy, y'all. Oh, shucks, Mark Briscoe. I sure as heck hope you don't mosey on down your way to All In Texas, because if you do, I'm a dog walk you. stepping in the ring with me, that's about as ignorant as throwing rocks at a man with a machine gun. So, my friend, unfortunately for all of you, there will be no talky talk. So, you hillbilly, how about you take a walkie walk back to your meth lab in Dumpster Fire, Delaware, so you can keep on feeding all 95 of your inbred children shoe leather and chicken feed, you pathetic poor.
Now listen here, Pickle. It sounds like to me what you need is a good old country ass whooping. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Believe you me, it is coming. Because Saturday will be here before you know it. All in, Globe Life, Casino Gauntlet. I'm the #1 man. You the #2 man. The bell's gonna go ding, ding, ding. And I'ma commence to whooping your ass the likes of which you never experienced before. But Saturday is ass whooping day. Wednesday, damn it, is talky talk day. Now you come out here and you try to berate me, but Max, it just did not work because I'm proud to be a country boy. I'm proud to be a redneck. I'm proud that I've had to work hard for every dollar that I've ever put in my pocket. Now you over there with your big money suit on, your little dumbass scarf that probably costs more than my whole wardrobe. So, you're the rich guy in the ring, right? You're the rich guy. Well, Max, you see, I got riches too, man. I got my family. I got my friends. The good Lord above has blessed me beyond measure. And that's something that I just don't think you can really understand, Max, because you call yourself rich, man, but you know what you are? You're bankrupt, man. Matter of fact, the word of the day today is bankrupt, Max. Because you are morally bankrupt and you have no soul. And that being said, I see right through you, man. You're so predictable. I know what you're about to do next. What you're about to do is you're going to talk some dumb shit about my brother, try to get me riled up. But hey, I've been preparing for it all week, so go ahead, buddy, have at it.
Hold on. I would never say anything bad about your brother. Your brother's gonna go down as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Your brother is gonna go down, moreover and more importantly, as one of the greatest human beings who've ever stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring. There is a special place up in heaven for one Jay Briscoe. However, I do pity your brother. And not because he passed away. I mean, that's obvious. No. See, I pity your brother because while he's up there in those pearly gates, he has to look down and see what you've become. And I know he must be rolling in his Mark, because he has had to watch his baby brother go from being one half of the greatest tag team of all time, Dem Boys, to being nothing more than a joke. Matter of fact, I'm no betting man, mainly because I already have more money than every single person here in this Podunk Arena. But if I was, I'd be willing to make a bet that if by the grace of God up above, if your brother was somehow able to be here in the flesh tonight, I know exactly what he'd say to you, Mark. He'd say, chicken, it shouldn't have been me in that accident. It should have been you.
Oh my God.
Jax just went too far there. That was horrible what he just said.
Crossing the line. And Mark Briscoe justifying his actions, his frustration, his emotions spilling out.
And Max is in a lot of trouble here. This is
Yeah,
a lot of
get him.
Mark Briscoe's thinking change. Now, the Hurt Syndicate MVP, shown veteran Bobby Lashley Sands, the AEW World Tag Team Championship titles.
always going to happen. Jets back. That's obvious.
But you got them on both sides now. Look at this. Be careful. Oh. Jets Bailey. Kevin Knight, Jet Speed. Getting the better of the Hurt Syndicate from behind. And now Mark Briscoe. All right-handed to the face of MJF. And MJF. He is flying out of the arena.
Jet Speed, they came out here, Shivani, with those tag team titles that are not theirs.
Absolutely. And they clocked MVP Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin from behind. A little bit of payback for Jet Speed after the beatings they've endured from the Hurt Syndicate.
And again, it goes like what happened on Saturday. We could have new World Tag Team Champions. We'll recall what happened to Shelton Benjamin.
There's this big revenge and redemption here for Jet Speed. That hellacious speedily saw these guys on Dynamite last week.
Remember, it's a three-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship this Saturday at All In Texas. And the Hurt Syndicate, they don't need to be pinned or submitted to lose the title, Tony.
Now, I tell you, once again, Jet Speed, especially, watch out.
Bailey! A drop kick, Shelton Benjamin, his head bouncing off those steel steps.
Kevin Knight got the best of Benjamin Shelton on Saturday, and now they're not picking up where he left off.
And Bobby Lashley, look at MVP's down too. They wiped him out. Bobby Lashley still dazed. Look at that. Jet Speed taking advantage. The Hurt Syndicate getting a better comeuppance here.
Did you ever think you would see Taz, the Hurt Syndicate, down like this?
No, but Jet Speed had a great game plan. They broke into the Hurt Syndicate's locker room, took those tag team titles early tonight. We know it. They left that message, and now attacking from behind. And a brutal beat.
The other team involved in the match this Saturday, Patriarchy. Of course, Kip Sabian doing the bidding of Christian Cage. Oh, this is Nick Wayne, Christian's tag team partner this Saturday at All in Texas.
Yeah, Christian Cage is a vulture, opportunistic, no doubt about it. Taking a
Sure,
shot.
you okay?
You knew they would come in.
Here, what's up? It's getting late?
For me. I like to be home before 10.
Okay.
And I can bike myself over.
Just remember where they left off if you have YouTube TV in your room, okay, bud?
Okay.
Run home before they lock the door on you, bud.
I will. Thanks.
Good night. Who is this? This blonde.
Yeah,
That's Kip Saban.
By Briscoe.
Remember the Dolph Ziggler look-alike? He looks like Dolph Ziggler.
Tag team.
Sort of, yeah.
See, they want to get on God. Oh my God. Now Nick wants it. This is graphic, it's nasty, but it's actually smart strategy. Yes, it is, and it changes, I think, the complexion of Saturday's match. Yeah, this is, without a doubt, the most vulnerable we have seen the Hurt Syndicate's rival here in AEW. There is no way Langston will be 100% on that knee after that attack with those chairs. Shelton Benjamin now inside the ring at the mercy of Jet Speed. Barely! A glancing blow, but it was still powerful enough. Well, Jet Speed's not done. Because Terry won it on Saturday. Just like this. Beautiful splash! Wow. Never thought I would see this, guys. Yeah, Taz, on paper, this match seemed like it was all Hurt Syndicate, but right now it feels like a toss-up. It can go anyway. Oh, things have shifted for sure. Shifting sands for the AEW World Tag Team Championship three-way match. The Hurt Syndicate now find themselves behind the 8-ball against the Patriarchy and Jet Speed. Lost the match, Casino Gauntlet match. The number 1 spot held by Mark Briscoe, number 2 spot by MJF, who will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship, plus the Women's Casino Gauntlet match coming up this Saturday at All In Texas. Chris Statlander earning the number 1 spot, and fans, we are just moments away from finding out who will join Chris Statlander as the number 2 entrant in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match at All In Texas. We will see this match in just 30 seconds.
Hey, you want to go all in for all in?
I don't understand.
Well, this is Steve from DraftKings. He's going to explain.
This Saturday, DraftKings is offering a free-to-play pool with 10.
This is a four-way match for the number 2 spot in the Women's Casino Gauntlet at All In Texas. Into this first, being accompanied by Penelope Ford from Thessaloniki, Megan Bain.
Megan Bain, perhaps the odds-on favorite to capture that number 2 spot, but Taz in a four-way match. As we mentioned, Chris Statlander, the number 1 entrant in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match this Saturday. But in a four-way match, Megan Bain could not even play a factor in the finish of this match.
Correct. This is going to be a hard-hitting bout between these women. I really feel that there's a lot at stake here with this spot, this opportunity at Casino Gauntlet for this Saturday.
Representing Austria, Blue Toxics, Vital, Temple.
I don't think Temple obviously does not have the size of Megan Bain, but I think she may be the most dangerous person in this.
Yeah, Tony, she had that undefeated competing on Collision, making her Dynamite debut here tonight. Victoria from Austria, who really cut her teeth competing and starting in Japan until she was fired from Stardom for attacking the president of the promotion. She is that volatile, that unpredictable, and she brings that unpredictability not only here to this four-way match, but to AEW.
I've almost attacked several promoters in my day. Not bad.
From Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
As women rivalry, we have seen develop between Queen Aminata and Tekla. These two have really beat each other up the last few weeks. Yeah, loads of it saying, yeah, that Tekla, she comes out with a lot of intensity. Well, sometimes you got to try and hone that in, but everybody's different. Everybody has their own way to come out here and feel a moment to build that adrenaline up. And Statlander watching on here.
Accompanied by Anna Jay from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
We'll talk
Mello recently returning to the ring after a 10-plus year layoff. Now the massive opportunity to capture that number 2 spot in the women's casino gauntlet match, just like the men's match. It can end at any time. First pinfall or submission. Does not matter how many or how few people are in the ring after the bell rings.
You don't seem too into this. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. At least I'm not falling asleep.
These are difficult matches because you got to really watch your back. There's bodies all over the place. 3-way matches are difficult. 4-ways are even harder. And Tony, are you surprised after we've seen Tekla and Megan Bayne find themselves on the same team that the first shot was fired by Bayne onto Tekla?
No, not surprised at all. I think Megan Bayne realizes how dangerous Tekla is.
Oh, Bayne now wiping out Ty Mello and Queen Aminata in one fell swoop there. Bayne charging in low bridge. Great move by Ty Mello. Another thing on the outside, you got to be careful because Penelope Ford is out there. Right. You know, she's best buds, obviously, you know, with Megan Bayne. So you got to be careful with Penelope. She's unpredictable on the outside. But likewise, Anna Jay in the corner of Ty Mello. Takes flight here. The big crossbody now. The Queen is up. Yeah, Aminata finding her perch on the top rope. Queen Aminata. Yes. Throwing her body into the pile and coming out on top. Here you see it right here, just taking a big chance and wiping them all out. And big time risk. And Queen Aminata, that paid off.
There she goes to, once again, the rivalry that's developed.
Aminata on Tekla into the barricade as this match continues. Who will grab the number 2 spot in the women's casino gauntlet match?
We're watching Ocean's 11 with famous magician Mari Salzak.
What a nutcase.
Watch as they try to rob not 1, not 2, but 3.
Tempting buttery flavor into every delicious twist. Now that's enough to make you order a special delivery.
That seems like a lot.
They're really good. Dots, sensationally seasoned pretzels.
All right. The 4-way match cover here by Tekla. Very nearly capturing the number 2 spot in the women's casino gauntlet match coming up this Saturday live at All in Texas. The winner of that match will become the number 1 contender for the AEW Women's World Championship. Ty Mello mistimed it as now looking for the cover, but Queen Aminata there to break things up. Yeah, she went for that quick cover, not able to get it, but now the Queen has a hand. Oh, she had her hands on Mello. Watch out! Ty Mello so focused on Queen Aminata, she did not spot Megan Bayne coming in on the periphery, but Bayne now going to work the largest competitor in this match, having her way with Aminata and Ty.
Gotta be careful here, though. Oh, no, she made it work.
Bayne wakes up, Queen Aminata, center of the ring. Lays her out, center of the logo, too, and no, oh, Tekla get to the spine. And great opportunity here to get this number 2 spot in the casino gauntlet. That's going to happen this Saturday at All In right here in Texas. Where Statlander already has captured the number 1 spot. Tekla looking for the DDT, but Bayne widens her base. Great strength by Bayne there. Oh boy, that's impressive. And a vertical suplex as Bayne, the Falcon Arrow. She's done the deal, but no, Tekla kicking out. And now look at Ty Mello, her emotions just bubbling over. Tony hammering Bayne with those elbows.
She's relentless. She has made it a point to attack Megan Bayne.
But you saw Chris Statlander watching on here. Wants to see who is going to capture that number 2 spot. Now Megan Bayne getting ping-ponged in between Ty Mello and Queen Aminata. But Bayne going for a 2-for-1. Instead, it was 2-on-1.
Good job here by the Queen.
And Aminata, the roll-up. Tekla coming in to break things up. Trying to prevent her adversary from winning, but a high hook by Ty Mello. Bayne back into the fray. Yeah, when you see one athlete break up a pin cover. It's not that they're trying to help them, they're trying to save themselves. It's every woman for themselves here.
Yeah, and they are throwing some live shot here. This is a hard-hitting four-way match, guys, no doubt.
Tekla looking for the lung blower. Bane catching her in midair, changing her grip, and now Bane too strong. Looking for face to set, but oh wait, maybe not. Set over the top to the floor.
It's a great move, I get it, but she needs to pin someone to move on here.
Spiders can fly. All right, there you go. And thinking back to the first ever Women's Casino Gauntlet match earlier this year, Tony, it was Chris Statlander and Megan Bane. That paired off seemed like a rivalry, a huge rivalry in the making. Are we on the verge of seeing part 2 this Saturday?
Well, they are two of the strongest women in this division, there's no doubt. Fans know that.
Statlander looking unimpressed. Statlander, as of late, Ted, she's heard the appeals of Jon Moxley, the world champion, saying, don't let anybody tell you who you are. You have to be your own person.
Yeah, well, I don't disagree with him on that, but if I was Statlander, I'd be careful with that dude, that's for sure.
Jawbreaker momentarily stuns Megan Bane, but Bane hoists up Ty kicks to the inside, the outside of the leg, now trying to chop this tree down. As Ty Mello, look for that Ty. Oh! She caught Bane right on the face, but Bane.
Wow. Well, I don't know if Bane got herself out of bounds out of the ring or if the momentum of the knee strike did it.
But it saved her, Taz. It really did.
Real good.
Ty Mello. She was doing a little jaw jacking, and now Tekla, thunderous, right elbow striking. The Spider on the hunt as Tekla charging in a spear from Tekla. The cover's made. Oh, but Amanada shot to the back of the head.
We are at the biggest event of the year coming up on Saturday. Here on Wednesday, 4 women beating the hell out of each other.
Oh, wait, Tekla escapes from the grip of Amanada. Amanada swinging a miss. Tekla. Cazadora. The roll through. Tekla's got her. 1, 2. Ooh. But Amanada using those legs to power out of the grip of Tekla. And now Amanada. The running kick off with her head. But wait a second, Penelope Ford. And now Anna Jay stopped it. Penelope. That's a forward back. There's no disqualifications. That's Anna Penelope. The rivalry far from over. Wait a second, Megan Bane just wiped out Amanada. And now Bane brings Amanada up, and Megan Bane, the running powerbomb, 2, 3.
Megan Bane. And out of that, Amanada was so close to getting some revenge on Tekla, but it was Megan Bane that took advantage of that and gets the win.
Well, now we know Megan Bane will be the number 2 entrant, joining Chris Statlander to kick off the Women's Casino Gauntlet match this Saturday, live at All in Texas. First pinfall or submission will earn the winner a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. Well, fans, shifting gears here, all of us at All Elite Wrestling want to share our condolences with everyone affected by the unimaginable tragedy in Central Texas. We all here will be keeping the Lone Star State in our thoughts during this incredibly difficult time.
Dick's Deal Days are happening now. Score amazing limited time savings like great deals on Hoka, 60% off bats, $400 off.
Casino Gauntlet, Mystico battles Beast Mortal.
For ongoing
From DC Studios, Season 1 of Peacemaker, Friday's Attack on TNT.
Tekla, unfortunately, you did not earn the number 2 spot in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. However, there's no denying the impact that you've made here in AEW. You've not even been pinned in the time that you've been here. So should your name get called this Saturday afternoon, all in... Whoa!
Amanada!
right tackle is battling security close at hand to keep these two athletes separate in battles.
Clearly unresolved issues between these two women. We now know that Megan Bain is entering the women's casino golf match at number 2, all in Texas.
Just what I needed from you, man. I knew you was gonna say something stupid that was gonna fire me up, and now it is a certain day. It is a certain day. I will win this casino golf match in Texas and all that on Saturday night. And man, I'm gonna kill your ass. You come in, son of a bitch.
Oh man, Briscoe snapped. Against Mark Briscoe.
This next guy is someone who only 30 minutes off the net. Unfortunately, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 110 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, Samoa Joe!
If you don't want to be in the ring with Mark Briscoe this Saturday at All In Texas, you certainly don't want to be in the ring with Samoa Joe here tonight. His opponent drawing the short straw.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 199 pounds.
Former AEW World Trios champion. Now stepping into battle by himself because his partners, John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli, are teaming up with the Young Bucks in our main event here tonight. Part of that all-star 8-man tag team match where Moxley and Claudio teaming up with Matthew and Nicholas Jackson will take on Hangman Adam Page, Will Ospreay, Katsuyori Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs. But right now, a mammoth task at hand for Wheeler Yuta. And Yuta is going to have to wrestle the best match of his life here to somehow, some way capture a victory on Samoa Joe. You've seen the Hobbs, Tony. You've seen how they've had the back of Hangman Adam Page these last few weeks, and that has not set well with our AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
And that tells me that Wheeler Yuta this year wouldn't surprise me if Samoa Joe had to contend with more than Wheeler Yuta. That's been the MO of Death Riders. But what about how Wheeler Yuta has changed? Not only the way he wrestles, the way he approaches, but the way he looks. It's a completely different person than we remember about 2 years ago.
Well, since his betrayal of Bryan Danielson, since joining up with John Moxley and the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta is certainly a different man than when he walked in the doors here in All Elite Wrestling. He's got a 2-on-1 right there, wrist control. I want to slip down, pick an ankle, or single leg on Joe if you can. I would try to get Joe on the mat, get him down on the mat to alleviate the size advantage. Oh, but Joe, the opposite way, yeah. Samoa Joe taking the advice of Kaz to Hart, bringing Yuta down to the mat.
And Joe has had such a storied career. If he can add to that, he was the last wrestler to beat John Moxley, choking him out with a Kakina clutch.
Kakina clutch,
thank you. It wasn't that long ago.
There it is. Who's trying to wants to do a test of strength. You see someone put their hand in the air. The pro wrestling match that they're challenging you to a test of strength.
Yeah, does he really want to do that though, Taz? I mean, I didn't think it would.
I don't know why you did that. It's smarter than that. Definitely backfired. Launching the jabs, charging the corner. Nobody home. Yuta. Van Der sets him up and over the top, and Yuta staggers Joe back. Channel walk off over Yuta. Yuta trying to break his fall, but somewhat ineffective in fans. Played possum there for a second. Sorry, Excalibur, go for it. Whereas NASCAR's in-season challenge coverage continues this Sunday, July 13th at Sonoma Raceway, exclusively on TNT, True TV, and streaming on HBO Max. As
I hope you don't miss that this Sunday.
this match live on Dynamite continues.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Peacemaker? He is a trained.
You hope what?
I hope you and Dylan don't miss watching NASCAR like he promised you to watch her that one night.
The cover is made. Samoa Joe, a 2 count on Wheeler Yuta. This match, a battle between the Ops and the Death Riders ahead of our big All-Star 8-man main event
7 o'clock in
tonight.
the afternoon.
Of course, we are here in Texas all week long, and you can get ready for the biggest AEW pay-per-view of the year, all in Texas Live from Global Life Field in Arlington this Saturday, July 12th. For a limited time, fans can score a $10 Prime Video credit when you purchase AEW's All in Texas through Prime Video. Don't miss the most anticipated event of the summer, only on Prime Video.
Oh, muscle buster here, guys. I think Joe wants to finish this thing. Oh, maybe not.
You look gouge in the eyes of Samoa Joe.
May not like it, but it's a pretty good counter to the Muscle Buster.
And the drop kick takes Joe off his feet. Not an easy task, Taz.
No doubt. Oh, Yuta went flying.
Wheeler Yuta trying to neutralize the size advantage, doing a good job. At least for the last few moments, Yuta back to the top.
Picking the pace up, Yuta is.
Yuta, a flying elbow. He takes Joe down. Now the cover. Oh, Joe, barely a 1 count kicking out.
NASCAR starts at
Showing the
3:30.
toughness, being a veteran
Evolution
that Joe
starts at
is. He's so
7.
battle tested. He's having a size advantage. Just being battle tested is it's tough to even explain. People know what I mean when I say it, but it's just a certain prison you have in your body.
And remember, Wheeler Yuta out here alone, fighting Joe one-on-one because his partners, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, are teaming up with Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, part of tonight's main event. Wheeler Yuta, the cover, 2. Now the kick out, and Wheeler Yuta.
Nice flying armbar that Yuta did right there. He's got himself a double wrist lock, I believe. Tough to see from this angle. He's got the crook of his knee on the back of Joe's head to control Joe's upper body.
Yeah, right now, Wheeler Yuta doing a hell of a job here, Taz.
Sure is, but you didn't want Joe to get to his feet, and that's what happened. That's the problem.
A knee strike to the midsection by Yuta. And Manhattan drop. Yuta stopped in his tracks, and Joe takes him down the high boot and the senton. Joe the cover, 2, and Yuta able to kick out. I mentioned Wheeler Yuta flying solo here tonight, as is Samoa Joe. His partners on the opposite side of that all-star 8-man tag. It'll be Shibata, the cover, 2, and Yuta able to kick out Hobbs. Shibata teaming up with Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page. That match just moments away as this battle continues here on Dynamite.
Well, Joe just hit that snap slam, that classic patented Samoa Joe quick snap, scoop slam, I should say, power slam.
Did you notice how Wheeler Yuta pulled the referee in between himself and Samoa Joe, Tony?
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta's doing a heck of a job here against the bigger and stronger Samoa Joe.
Oh, Yuta.
Look at this.
Grabbing out that bottom rope, and now looking for the German suplex on Samoa Joe.
He drop step to get there. Look at
biting the ear of Samoa Joe.
I guess whatever it takes. He eye gouged him earlier.
Got that O'Connor roll that.
You can't catch. It's 16
It beat 10 months and 12 years ago. Wow, 27 wins in 31 of his last matches.
Samoa Joe, the Kid, away. Gabe Kidd from New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Death Riders, Mercenary. We've seen John Moxley call the Wrestling Gabe Kidd before.
And he was that World Trios title match that was owned by the Death Riders at one time. And cleaning out with it.
There's a real mercenary right there. Real powerhouse.
They will be in action next alongside Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page as they take on the Founding Father and the Death Riders. Don't go anywhere.
This melty white American cheese is the luckiest cheese alive. It gets to
I'm gonna use your bathroom and take a piss.
AEW Collision on a special night. Live Thursday at 8 on TNT and now streaming on HBO Max.
So, who did you sit with at the restaurant?
I can't remember. Oh, Eileen and Megan.
Eileen and Megan?
Eileen, Megan, and fuck, somebody else sat with us.
Tyler?
Yeah, Eileen, Megan, and Tyler, and I.
What about Alfred and Nicole?
Who? No. Oh yeah, Alfred and Nicole too.
This AEW show is really, really good tonight. And I hardly fell asleep tonight. I hear Jaleesa.
Yeah. Wait, oh shit.
Night, Miss Zelda.
Good night.
Event tonight is an all-star 8-man tag team match. Similar ball late 30-minute time limit. In the ring, Katsuyori Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs.
2/3 of the AEW Trios champions found themselves just seconds too late. Trios champion Samoa Joe. The mercenary of the Death Riders gave Kid Lox a black-sided salt.
22 25 pounds, the aerial assassin,
outside Swerve Strickland to take on Matthew Nicholas Jackson. But remember last week, Taz, Ospreay threw up the challenge. The Young Bucks, if they lose the match, they will step down as EVPs. But if Ospreay and Swerve lose the match, they can't choose the
I have no idea. He looks like a tall version of the Masked Destroyer.
So hopefully these guys can work as a great spear with no issues.
There's a lot of confidence in Will Ospreay. I don't think there's any question. And you see how he feeds on the excitement of the fans.
I mean, there's no doubt that Swerve and Ospreay are two incredible singles competitors, but they will be stepping into the ring with perhaps one of the greatest tag teams of all time this Saturday in All in Texas. Two great singles competitors in Ospreay and Swerve that have egos. I mean, that's just the business. That's how business works. When you have a tag team with the Bucks that are brothers that love each other since they look kids, right? So that's tough.
From the Eric's breakthrough, weight 2 of the tray 29 pounds. Hangman
He has got a massive opportunity.
If
Hangman loses, we riot. It's like the first two CW that night stands.
when John Cena wins, we riot. Same thing with CM Punk.
And what do you know? RVD won.
Only be won by knockout submission.
Don't stop it. I'm gonna just go to the bathroom for 1 second.
Our AEW Performance and TVs, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Story career, as we know, and you've been following much of an Excalibur, but did you ever think it would come to this? These two gentlemen acting the way they have acted over the last year or so. Now, music to yes, as executive vice president said, that limo that we saw them arrive in, they used company funds apparently to purchase that limousine. Yeah, a lot of Rocco guys, these two guys are two parts of why people like us have jobs and why this company is here. So you got to give that respect to the Young Bucks, in my opinion. And we talked about ego earlier. Look, they have egos. They're the Bucks. So does the Cats coming out here right now. Oh yeah, a lot of egos there too. Agendas and egos.
Joining them, Claudio Castagnoli and the AEW World Champion,
John Moxley and Hangman Adam Page, they've met in
Wow, hasn't John had that for like a year now?
Let me check.
Got the better of Moxley on that night, but Taz, Hangman and Moxley were at very different points of their careers back in early 2023. You're right about
Hey Google, how many years did John Moxley hold the AEW title?
to the point you make it both men at different points, different levels. It's just different now, which makes for this massive match for the World Championship this Saturday at Worldwide Field so big. John Moxley has been absolutely dominant since capturing that AEW World Championship.
Wow, for almost 3
Putting it
years.
under lock and key, we assume that it's in that briefcase held by Marina Shafir. And all in Texas, just 3 days away. Coming up this Saturday afternoon, special start time of 3 p.m. Eastern. We cannot wait for you to join us either this Saturday in Arlington or live around the world on pay-per-view and Prime Video.
So many great matches. I think, though, if you think about the, and there you see our week.
Yeah, Collision, special live Collision tomorrow night, 8, 7 Central, TNT, HBO Max. Followed by the countdown, and then, of course, Super Card of Honor coming up Friday at Esports Stadium. Got 0 hour proceeding all in Texas at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 Central.
2 hours, 0 hour, kicking off at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. It's Hangman going right at Matthew Jackson, trying to take all 4 opponents down. And remember, Hangman and Page, a member of the Elite, alongside the Bucks, alongside Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, as you look at John Moxley landed most of the punches, but he didn't get Moxley. Moxley smiling on the outside.
That's the thing, that's, in my opinion, the one little flaw that Hangman has is he's got a temper.
Right.
He's got a temper, and these men know how to exploit his temper. I mean, look, the Bucks know Hangman Excalibur. You know how well they know him, how well they know him. They certainly do, and I'm sure they've shared all of those tips with John Moxley. Moxley perhaps hoping that Hangman punches himself here.
Hi. Good. All right.
2-for-1 taking down the Bucky Fathers. But an Ospreay could come out of nowhere in the aerial section, as you can see. Slide on the air and nail you.
Take your time. Take your time.
Comes Yuri Shibata with tag to Powerhouse Hobbs.
Okay.
Ospreay and Shibata working in concert here. Shibata launches the drop kick into the face of Nicholas Jackson. That's under an overthrow by Shibata. One wrist hoisted.
No one.
Nicholas up to the mat into the power slam.
Be watching it, you guys, not happening?
Sarah's over here for work.
Very short time. And I was there, so I have to leave.
Because she doesn't want to stay until after 10.
Gotcha.
Now things just breaking down. Well, you hear that word.
What was a no-show?
Never did.
Well, he said he was supposed to be over here right after when me and Michael just got home from eating dinner at Reach tonight. We went to Anna Maria Oyster Bar for our 3rd year Reach anniversary. I got myself some fish and chips along with Izzy and Eileen and Nisi. Okay. I wish they didn't say we'll be right back with picture in picture. They should have just say we're not going to go to picture in picture. We're going to continue with this match, but no picture in picture.
First. Yeah. Our Dynamite main event underway, just 3 days away from All In Texas in this match. A sneak preview of what will go down Saturday afternoon in Arlington at Globe Life Field. Will Ospreay trying to escape from the grips of Claudio Castagnoli, but Castagnoli trying to just a hand on the face, a bear paw smothering Ospreay. Castagnoli, a shot to Powerhouse Hobbs, one to Shibata. Hangman and a Page ducking out of the way as Castagnoli. Nobody! Oh, Castagnoli shoulder first in the ring post.
Yeah, I think he caught not only shoulder, caught the bicep that time. And Moxley tagged himself in. Look at this.
Moxley tagging in, putting himself in between Ospreay in the friendly corner. Ospreay suplex. There's an opening there. Ospreay, you've got to try to get Hangman in. They tagged Matthew in with Moxley. Didn't want no part of Hangman, it seemed. Hangman just firing on all cylinders here. Hangman falling slam up to his feet. And now Hangman over the top. Goes right at Castagnoli, intercepts the boot of Nicholas. Oh, God. Face first in the ring post. Hold up, Shabba, look at this. I thought he was going, I think he wanted to go buckshot somebody. Yeah, Hangman there. He did. Hangman, the flat-footed moonsault off the apron, but the super kick intercepted. Rolling elbow strike. Hangman, powerbomb. 1, 2, no. Taz. He sure does. He does. Sure does. He's locked and loaded.
Stepping into the ring with Jon Moxley this Saturday, all in Texas for the AEW World Championship. It will be a Texas death match.
Yeah, it's the biggest week of Hangman's life, no doubt about it. And he's wrestling like it right now. Oh, the legal man is Claudio. He did tag Matthews back, unbeknownst to Hangman at the opposite
Oh, maybe because they usually be on the show if the show is actually good. If they had to face the FTR, the Fuck the Revivals.
Changing levels, Taz. Yeah, that's what you want to do. It's a good veteran maneuver. It's the one that after doing shots towards the head.
Come on, Powerhouse.
To be able to do that.
Into the corner. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots to Castagnoli. Hobbs. One more for good measure.
Business is about to go down.
No, that's go down. Business is about to get up.
Big time Larry takes down the world champion.
The ball is legal here.
And my God, Shibata's in the ring. Shibata's in the ring. My God,
Slapping
Shibata.
it. Oh my God.
And then chair on the gut weeks ago.
The battle between the Ops and the Death Riders have been waging for months. But Shibata, the escape from behind now. That choke. That sleeper is locked in. Claudio is fading.
Oh, what a thud.
Oh, but Claudio intercepted that. PK and hell.
My God, sweet chin music allowed. Uh-oh.
He might pay now. He's got to deal with Hangman.
Hangman trying to line up a deny. But the hands were down. Hangman was open, and now the super kicks coming in. Ospreay back into the fray.
Unbelievable.
Up and over the top. Pair of super kicks takes out Ospreay. Hobbs.
Oh my
One
fucking
hand on the
God.
right
No.
foot. Another.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize for this.
You did. The show's practically over anyways.
Hello. Right, it's 10:15 where I am. Yeah. Yo, listen, I'm about to get in bed because I'm falling asleep sitting here, but was there something important? Okay.
Hobbs on the verge.
I actually wasn't thinking that out. I don't fall asleep sitting here. Maybe it's the one.
That is unbelievable. That man threw the table that size. Oh,
And the EVP trigger on Katsuyori Shibata. Jon Moxley, the legal man neutralizer by Castagnoli. That Shibata completely defenseless. The Bulldog is locked in and the winner. The referee calls a stop to the match. Jon Moxley, the Bulldog, on Katsuyori Shibata. The victory here tonight, but now
Get him. Get him.
having gone right at the world champion, but being held back.
Gabe Kidd has arrived as well. Did you see him?
Gabe Kidd will Yuta.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moxley. How many people are in the ring? Okay.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3, 4.
wants to put
It's like 6-on-1.
Holy shit.
Reminiscent of what happened in the original Texas Death Matches 2 Men Ever. Look at this.
Next door 2 years ago, the first Texas Death Match between Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page, and now we find ourselves 3 days away from All in Texas for the Texas Death Match, and that is if Hangman Adam Page can walk into Arlington, can walk into Globe Life Field to fight Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship.
400 Mox, I think he said he ain't making it to Saturday talking about Hangman.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my God, no.
Well, we've seen
I
the
don't
Death Riders employ some very
know what
unorthodox
that is.
tactics, and maybe on the verge
something you put water balloons
of
in.
bringing the Young Bucks into the game. We need some security, we need some police.
What's this? I once told a man that he would have to choose between hate and success, between peace and vengeance. And I was reminded, they're one and the same. See, man, Nick, everything that we've been through this past year has been about control. It's always about control. Right now, I'm about to take it back. Son of it. I believe the rest for me and Will Ospreay this Saturday at All In. So pay attention, gentlemen, because this is how vengeance breathes. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what?
Oh!
Motherfucker.
Oh!
Wow. Talk about a personal defeat.
Remember when Sid came out of the arena and saw the same thing?
I know, right?
We haven't seen Swerve all night, and now we know why. Swerve crushing the limousine.
Hope they have insurance.
MP.
Hi. Yeah, all right. How you doing?
Wow. Dylan?
All right.
Hey, baby.
Hey, what's up?
Jon Moxley, the world champion, Ospreay just won that game, kid. And Swerve continuing to destroy that limousine. But wait a second, Will Ospreay.
Oh, this guy here, no assassin. He's going to come in hot here. Will Ospreay.
And while all this action's going on at ringside, Swerve, look at us continuing to destroy the limousine.
There's not much more he can do with that.
Just like when
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
is it just like when Stone Cold killed Mr. McMahon for that event?
Mm-hmm.
Level the playing field where the other side goes.
We want to hear something else.
Wait a minute, I think it reminds me of No, it was Triple H was in a car.
Oh,
When
that's
Stone
right.
Cold used the same vehicle. But the vehicle that he used was a forklift that it collapsed the glass, makes the car go up, and boom!
Right. I knew I remembered something similar.
This Saturday, 3 days away. Saturday, Texas, the AEW World Championship.
You're gonna die, Moxley.
Let's say 3 p.m. or 5 p.m.
3 p.m.
Okay, so I was reading it
What a
correctly.
way to begin this week. Biggest week forever in our company. And look at him stand control of the ring now. As Jon Moxley pulling off the troops, pulling off the Death Riders. Hangman Adam Page, Jon Moxley. This Saturday afternoon, all in.
Go wait a
I'm going to
second.
see Matthew. How are we going to financially recover from this? Look at you see. Oh, that's our limousine. Freaking prick. Oh my
truck limousine! What the hell?
Matthew and Nicholas surveying the damage. They're gonna have to sell some
They're
shares to pay for that.
gonna take a shuttle with the rest of us.
It'll be Matthew and Nicholas
I think we were all by.
Swerve and Osprey.
What the hell?
This Saturday, all in Texas. Oh, you know the Crossroads Soccer fans on Strickland Call. It's not a prick.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for this.
You're not a
Tell me that was not just classic.
Yes, sir, it was.
Hold on, I gotta see one more thing.
And I want you to say, up you go, bitch. Right there. Say it after when they see Prince Nana.
Look, you see. That's our limousine! Freaking prick! Oh my god, that's our limousine! What the hell?
Matthew and Nicholas surveying the damage. They're gonna have to sell some shares to pay for that.
They're gonna take a shuttle with the rest of us.
It'll be Matthew and Nicholas
I think we were all by.
Swerve and Osprey.
What the hell?
Hey,
Saturday, all in Texas.
enjoy your flight on Swerve Airlines.
3, 2, 1. Say it, Michael.
Rock and roll, bitch. My God, it's Swerve. It's Swerve.
I love
My God,
Swerve.
it's Swerve.
Whose house? Swerve's house. Whose house? Swerve's house.
I guess that's what's called pulling a swerve.
Oh, look at the
They
two.
never saw it coming.
Oh, look at the babies crying to their mommies. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go, hey man.
Let's go. Hey, man.
Let's go, Osprey.
Let's go, Osprey. Let's go, Swerve.
Absolutely. Oh God, if that does not permit it, at least on the computer.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
man.
so goddamn
So
pissed.
cute.
Hold on a minute. Okay, the
Can
world
you
is
come in here and help me
filled
with this web?
Sorry, gotta fly.
Wow.
Okay, so you gotta put that up on the hook because the trick-or-treaters are gonna be your enemy.
Okay, well,
Don't pull. It's just gonna get worse.
No, I can.
That was wicked.
no, that was
Awesome.
What's wrong?
Man,
Oh,
I gotta say that AEW better be ready for all
okay.
in.
Now, after what you've seen tonight, I want you to understand something.
What's that?
Now you know why I would pick AEW over WWE, because AEW ain't gonna give you nothing like that.
As early as 2 days, and some achieve dramatic
What is-
They're gonna fucking they're gonna fucking use the 2.5 hours to fucking drag everything out.
Okay, so the first show was like all talking, like the talking was alright, but like at the end of the show, boom!
I know. That's what I'm saying. Monday Night Raw, you're not gonna get anything near that.
AEW, you guys did great tonight.
Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, you're gonna get the same people in the main event in different combinations. Now you won't be able to tell that's the case at first because they are gonna be in different combinations. But when you watch Raw and SmackDown long enough, you'll figure it out. Something in your brain will go, oh, same shit, different day. We've seen this before. AEW, you're not gonna get that.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque
Now, this
psoriasis
is
gets in
somebody
the way.
new just come into AEW
But
or
thanks to
somebody
Sky Rizzy,
back.
I'm
Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky came back last Wednesday night when we watched the whole show.
I know,
but
but I know that's what I was thinking of.
I thought it was going to be Too Cold Scorpio who was going to be facing
With Sky Rizzy, I saw dramatically clearer skin.
And I
And
thought
many
there
people
was
were
somebody else.
100% plaque free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year at their 2
Well,
starter doses.
oh yeah, I thought Braun
Serious allergic
Strowman
reactions,
was
increased
going to come
infections,
into
or vulnerability
AEW
to fight them may
under
occur
a different
before treatment
name,
can check
maybe
infections
under
and
his
TB.
name.
Tell your
same
doctor
with
about
Shayna Baszler, but she's working backstage with WWE now.
Is she? Oh, I was wondering not long ago why she hasn't been on for a while.
Ask your doctor about Sky
And I
Rizzy.
thought maybe it was
Number one,
because she was
dermatologist prescribed
retired,
biologic
but
and psoriasis. Learn how
obviously
Abbott can help you
she's
save.
not. If she's working backstage with AEW
You mean WWE?
or WWE, I mean,
Wait a minute. If she came to AEW for one night only,
Forget the rest.
fought her former teammate, stablemate, Marina Shafir, think of the box office.
wait, were they partners at that time?
Mm-hmm. As the four horsewomen in NXT.
I don't remember. Oh, that's because I didn't watch NXT. That's why I don't remember.
Already making moves. Check out the hottest bets and get in.
Yeah, imagine the box office. Imagine the box office tickets. We'll see how much. Think of the box office views that they're gonna get.
Oh my God, they make mad money off that.
You just save them together.
Thanks, Tom. Okay,
Mhm.
our English
And I
conference
think
is
we're
fine.
running out of time, folks, because it is about 10:30. So, Mike, you got anything else to say before we head off the air?
No, okay. One last time. Hold on a minute.
What's up?
Oh, God
So
damn
much
it.
today. Things aren't really
Hold on a minute.
moving. You could use some Metamucil. Metamucil psyllium fiber helps keep your
I
digestive
don't
system
know
moving so
why
you can feel lighter and more
they
energetic.
keep
Metamucil keeps you moving.
insisting
And try clear fiber with no
on
grits
showing
and no
these
flavor.
fucking commercials.
Something's off. We're in the middle of nowhere. We have no
It's the same
way
commercial we
of
just
anybody.
seen.
Please stop alarming to you.
I know. Wait, today's July 9th, right?
blood. Dr. Garcia?
Yeah.
Okay, so that show that they're talking about starts Saturday.
Gums are serious, Jamie.
You mean Friday?
No,
No,
it's actually a sign
Saturday.
of bacterial infection, one that could spread to
show
other parts of the body. Check
Anyway,
this out.
Unlike
or
other toothpaste,
whatever
Rest
that
Up
is.
detoxifies antibacterial fluoride works below the
Anyway,
gum line
yeah,
to
one
help
more
heal gums
time.
and stop bleeding.
One last
Thanks
time
today,
to my
Y'all
girls,
reset a few.
Christy,
The
Crystal,
number one
Megan,
toothpaste
Amanda,
brand in
Mackenzie,
America.
Bowen, Caitlin. Megan, thank you so much for
I
your
told
help.
myself I was
Yeah,
okay with my
I was
moderate
not
to severe
expecting
rheumatoid
that.
arthritis symptoms.
With my
I was
psoriatic
asked
arthritis
somebody
symptoms,
else,
are just okay?
You,
Is
you
it
really
I
went
know
above
it
and
does.
beyond
If
just
you
for
still
no
have
other
symptoms
reason
of
than
Humira or
out of the goodness of your heart. And I wish so much that more people were willing to be like you and took in for you. At any rate, let's try this one more time. So my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, I love you all, and thank you to all of you for watching along with us
serious
tonight.
allergic reactions,
John,
GI tears,
how
death,
many
heart
views
attack,
did
and
we
stroke
get?
occur. CV event risk
I
increases
think we
age
probably
50%
have
heart
like at
disease
least
risk
20 or 30 views tonight, but
infection, Hep B or C, smoke,
we usually have more when Sean and Sarah were still with us tonight.
And Sarah was with us, but Sarah took off on us. Anyway,
No
yeah,
show for
and-
Sean.
No show for Sean, that's right. Anyway, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. And thank you to all of you for joining us.
Grab those pups, Dad.
We'll see you.
Something to close it back to school
We
with
will
pups.
possibly
Yeah, make sure.
see you Saturday afternoon
Because they ain't ever
for All In.
Oh, we're
Even if we do
Get 3
not,
pieces of our
we
crispy,
will
juicy signature
definitely
chicken for
see
just
you
$5.
Saturday night
How's that?
for Saturday night's main event and Sunday night for Evolution. Until then,
Is Grease Cutting
on
Suns
behalf
last
of
2 times
John
longer?
Batcher,
So we can watch double the pots.
my name is Michael Paul,
The wait for
and,
Reese's
and
PB cups is
we
over.
rephrase.
Now you still need to
We
the story.
thank you
But
very,
it's
very
over.
much. We'll see you Saturday.
One more thing, just like Swerve Strickland says, whose house? Our house. Like and subscribe.
We are filming the waiting room of a real estate office, and I had to trick people who were waiting